Hi, I'm April. Oh, shit. Hi, I'm April. Darker the berry, sweeter the juice.
And I'm Kate. The whiter the sugar, it might be crack. We to go together like strawberry and crack.
Woo!
Welcome to Rabbitholes, where you give us the words and we say where it goes. God.
All right, so the lucky words that we chose today are.
Gonna shake the hat real quick. Zombie. We're gonna start off with that first.
All right.
Zombies. I actually freaked out when I think I was in high school when people were having bath salts and people thought they were zombies because they were eating.
That was a thing?
Do you remember that? It was in Florida,
The
where
Florida,
everything happens.
yep.
Yes. We at Floridians
Yep, it's Florida.
my uncle's a zombie. How dare you?
I remember that was a guy. He was naked in the woods.
Yes.
And he attacked someone.
He attacked a homeless man.
Yeah.
The homeless man just wanted a sandwich.
Got a bite to the face.
Exactly. Right to the jugular.
Oh my god, I remember that. No, yep.
I remember being on because everyone's like, oh my god, the zombie apocalypse. And I'm on my phone, I'm like, oh god. And it's
See, me, I completely when it came to zombies. I was everybody, all my friends were like, oh yeah, I'm getting my crew together of who I'm gonna have. Right now, I already have, a nurse, I have a hunter, I have this, and I'm like, well, shit.
I'm a healer.
I'm like, I have no one. I need to prepare.
Everyone, assemble like you used to.
Right. I think I need to get a group together for whenever the zombie apocalypse happens. And I pretty much planned out if it ever happened where my family needs to meet up, and I already know who's gonna die first in my family, unfortunately. Yeah, I kind of just planned everything out and just bang, bam, 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 bam. It's this is going to happen, and this needs to be executed.
This exact moment, and this lineup.
It's April, you watched The Walking Dead. You're ready for this.
They prepared you for this.
Right. All your life.
They say marathons. You mean prep school.
Or sometimes I'll be in a room, and I'll with my mom, and I'm like, Mom, out of this, everything in this room, what is your weapon? Zombie apocalypse. Go.
First is a chair to throw them, to trip them,
yep.
And then the knife to get them.
Yeah, I gotta have something to stab in their heads,
Rapid fire. Mine is just me going to sea, just on a boat, and then we have, first I'll get a whole group together, and then we'll just, what is the word when you steal a lot of stuff from stores? It's
loot?
Yeah, I loot a lot of grocery stores. We get gas from gas stations and all that stuff. Then we just board a ship and we go up to sea, and then we have a doctor just in case. It's I'm feeling a little woozy. Are you pregnant? Are you a zombie? We're gonna throw you off.
Good God, two extremes there.
And then we'll have jet skis, so if we run out,
yeah,
we can
make
just
runs.
go.
Yeah.
And then we'll have our own armor with leather and then spikes at the end. It'll look pretty cool. And everyone's like, everyone's like, I want that. And we're like,
I want to be in their gang.
I want to be like them. I want to be the looters. I'm like, son, you can be. Grow up one day.
Yeah. See, that sounds like a good idea, but then I'd be like, well, what if being out at sea is kind of dangerous because there's a storm or something.
Only the strongest survive, April.
Oh, well.
And that'll be my ship's name. Instead of Sequest, it's gonna be lucky to be alive.
Lucky to be here.
And then number 2, and then it's what did I just say? Only the strong survive. But I feel like I'd be good in if I wasn't near my boat, in the beginning.
See, but it has to be Walking Dead zombies. It can't be World War Z zombies. If it's World War Z zombies, I'm dead. I'm gone.
I'll just do it myself.
Fuck it.
I'll just walk up to I'm just you know what? I've lived a good life. Let me just kind of
I think, you know what? I think I've made it pretty far in life. You know what? I cannot run.
I've conquered a lot. I've done a lot of things. Just school. I just graduated from college, but that's pretty much it. But hey, I'll help you.
Then they all run past me, and I'm just well, kind of happy I'm not eating by zombies, but Also, this means I have a very bad disease.
Exactly. It's like, oh,
Well,
catch 20 right there.
right. Yes.
God, how I feel like I'd be so I'd tell the group because I'm a very open person. Like if I get bit by a zombie and everyone like relocates, like we get ambushed by a group and then we relocate and like everyone's like, all right, you okay? You're not bitten. You're not bitten. No, you're fine. I come back up. I'm like, hey, a little awkward, but look at my hand. Ew, okay, that's gross. I know. It's a very uncomfortable. I can't feel anything in it really. But that's not the point. The point is, I was bitten by a zombie. How do you want to go through with this?
We can chop off the arm.
We can chop off the arm. Everyone's being very eager to kill me.
Yeah.
You're my fake friends. I just realized.
Okay. First off.
Everyone put their hands down.
Screw all you guys.
I'm going home. They're like, you're not going home.
Yeah, I don't know. I already know, like, in my family.
In my family.
My niece. It's either going to be my niece or my mom that goes first. Because my niece can't shut up to save her life. I swear to God. So most likely...
You told me about this.
Yep, she'll be the decoy.
I know her and it's true.
But we're going to leave her somewhere. And then, God knows, Olivia's going to be like, guys... And we're like, whoop, then all the zombies going to go eat her. And when we make it
Or you
get
can
away.
use her as like a decoy. But she doesn't know she's a decoy. She's like out foraging.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, I found a blackberry. And everyone zombies are like, what?
What, blackberries? No. No, but no, Livy would definitely be the one. Because she can't listen. And when you tell her something, she forgets.
She's in that stage where
just nothing gets through, pretty much. So, definitely she'd be one of the first to go. And then my mom, God bless her soul.
I was gonna say, God bless her. I love Mom.
Yeah, she can't run. She's got a bad back. she's then not to mention she has just so many medical things that are wrong with her. She's just pretty much the weakest link at this point. The person to save, though, the person to keep...
Is your dad.
Is my dad.
Yeah.
He's very smart, and he's very imaginative, ingenuitive, so he'd be the one to keep around. He has really bad knees, but I'm going to try to keep that sucker alive.
You got to grease those.
Yeah.
Like the iron, like the Tin Man in Wizard of Oz.
Give me some more. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Wiz.
I didn't even watch that. I saw
Hey.
I Am White.
God!
That was so defensive. I
am white. I have an excuse.
Doesn't that explain it? But I've seen clips and I'm like, oh.
Okay, well, one of these podcasts will be Kate's reaction to the Wiz.
It's just me being, oh my god.
This is great. This is so
amazing.
great.
Thank you for showing me.
This is so great.
I've lived. Thank
no,
you.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a reaction. It's so much better. PSA, The Wiz is better than The Wizard of Oz, just saying.
I've seen a few clips and I agree. Michael Jackson versus Dorothy.
Bitch move.
Am I right? With that gingham dress? You serious? Get that shit out of here.
Please. Those pigtails, girls. Bye-bye.
Get out of here. What are you doing? I'm trying to find my way home. You're lost. You're lost.
Hey, example of a rabbit hole. Zombies to Dorothy.
This is why we're doing this. I was like, this is why. This is it.
Right here.
Don't need to finish the sentence.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Happening.
And that is the end of my episode. No, I'm kidding. It just ends with a bad pun.
Bang.
I went, heh, heh. Like that Weezer song. Heh, heh. An island in the sun. No.
Kate, I'm black.
You're right. How can I not see that?
I'm sorry, yeah.
I feel like that sounds so racist, like, of course.
Of course.
I'm such a fool.
It's alright, Kate, it's okay. I don't know if I have anything else to say about zombies right now.
I think I'm good with zombies too.
Alright.
Let's shake up.
On to the next.
Shake up the hat. Ew. Sorry, we're still on TV. Ew. This commercial's awful. Man, if only you could actually see this. That was horrible. It's for depicts it, and there's hay coming out of a guy's head, and then there were ants in this person's patches, like dermatitis patches.
That's okay. Well, that was gross.
That
Okay.
made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, very.
Gotta keep that in there for sure. But our next word is daydreams. They're addictive. They're very addictive.
Yeah.
Like I'm horrible with daydreams.
I've gotten slightly better.
Really?
Oh yeah, as a kid, I would just conk out.
Yeah.
Legit.
I would clock out.
I just remember this time where my family, we all used to like sit down at the table, like, you know, some freaking 1950s.
Gather on a chair. Gather on a table. Time for dinner. And you just like see, it's like that picture where like the mom's
coming in to turn the huge turkey. Yeah. So yeah, we would all like eat dinner at the table together. And I just remember this one time. I don't know what I was daydreaming about, but as a child, my eyes would glaze over and I would stare at one spot and just daydream. And then I just remember my dad slowly like fading in, April. And then he starts waving his arms like right in front of my face. And then I finally look at him. He goes, where'd you... Like scary movies with like a group of people. People be like, oh, I'd be that person. Oh, I'd be that person. April, who would you be? I'm like, I wouldn't be there.
Yeah, first of all, I would not put myself in that situation.
Thank you. Like, I have too much common sense because as soon as something would have went wrong or went left, guess where April would have been? Back in that goddamn car. Y'all have fun now, okay?
Have fun. Tell me how it is.
Bye. I think a scary movie that really like terrified me as a kid was The Mummy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the one with like
we've talked
Brendan
about
Fraser.
this.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we've talked about this before.
Like that movie absolutely terrified. Okay, so like if you guys remember the Mummy and remember watching it as a kid,
like the 1990s version.
Yes, with Brendan Fraser.
Not the Tom Cruise version.
Yeah,
we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
We
That
don't
never
talk about
happened,
that.
okay?
No offense, Tom.
Sorry. Tom, no, you should took that ass somewhere
You
else.
did. You should have. Or the girl who played Gazelle in Kingsman, who played the Mummy in the Tom Cruise version. She should have known better.
Yeah.
Shame on her.
Oh God.
Being the Mummy.
Ew.
Being the Mummy
So
yourself.
terrible. So terrible.
So stupid. Continue, please.
But yeah, no, that movie scared the crap out of me. One, you know, it's in a foreign land where they have dead people and
Egypt honestly scared me. Egypt, not just like, oh, the mummies. Like, are you just afraid of the mummies? No, Egypt scared the crap out of me.
Well, like seeing that movie, I thought that's what Egypt looked like. As a child, I thought Egypt looked like
was just the pyramids.
Yeah,
there's no.
It looked like what Egypt looked like in the 1920s or 1930s,
and it just never modernized.
It never. That's what I thought Egypt was.
They're like, King Tut didn't want us to touch it, so we won't touch it. We won't do anything to this.
That's what I thought. Like, I mean, the movie must be accurate, even though it takes place like what.
It's like the 20s, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like set in the 20s.
So yeah, like that. And it was, the scenes, especially when the mummy first like awakens and they run from the locusts to get back into the temple. And then he's like, the mummy's just like creeping around the tunnel, just like.
And killing people off.
Yes, oh my God. That part scared the crap, especially when
Plus,
Homeboy lost his glasses.
Oh my God.
Oh God, when Homeboy lost his glasses.
And they cut his tongue out.
Oh, yes. Yeah, or the scene where like, he turns into sand and comes through like the door. At night, I would stare at my doorknob. I'm pretty sure it wasn't even the same type of doorknob.
He like stuffed the keyhole.
But like, I don't even think he even had a keyhole.
It was just a normal doorknob. You're
like, I would
he's gonna get in there.
It, terrified, thinking that sand was about to come through the damn door.
You just hear a hiss.
And I would like put towels or like put a blanket at the bottom of my door so he couldn't get in either way. I was like.
I hated that scene though in the beginning where it tells like the backstory of Emotep. Oh my God, I remember his name. The backstory of Emotep, and it's like him being mummified, and they put the scarabs in his. Yeah. That made me so. I just hated the scenes where they come into like the skin. I couldn't do it, and I'm not that big like afraid of bugs, but I just hated like special effects. Good to them, like they did amazing on the special effects. I just hated seeing it move around and all that stuff, and he takes the knife and pops it out. God, I just can't.
Yeah, but now, ironically, it's one of my favorite movies.
I actually like it.
I
It's
love that movie.
I like watching it on a rainy day for some reason.
Yeah.
It's very nice to drink.
But now, now that I'm older, I'm like, this is funny. It has funny moments, and it's
so
a romance,
funny.
and
And Brendan Fraser
right?
yes, he looks
God,
so
he looks
good.
so good.
This is his action when back in the
prime. That was his prime.
And then he did that Looney Tunes movie.
Yeah,
that was so good.
Oh God.
I'm sure it's not as good now, but it was good when we were
Yeah.
little.
Right. God.
But I literally hated Egypt. I not hated it.
Please do not get her wrong.
I'm not racist. That's what we all say. But I was so scared of Egypt because I thought you got curses just walking in Egypt.
I'm just getting there. Curse. You get a curse. You get a curse.
You get a curse. It's dang it. Again? I have 10 curses at home.
10 curses at home.
But my cousins, I remember they had a book on Egypt, and it was I'm sure I'm sure it was fake. It was fake, but it was a piece of gauze from a mummy that you could touch. I'm like, I'm gonna get the curse, and I was washing my hand. I'm like, I'm gonna get it. It was so bad. Burning my hand.
Oh my God, I wish I could have been there when you were doing that. I would have laughed my ass off.
But it was fun. I was quiet about it. I'm holding my hand. It's tarnished. Gotta cut it off.
Back when we were kids, we were scared of things. Kids nowadays have no fear whatsoever.
They don't walk, they don't care.
Yeah.
And it's they just don't care.
My niece, I remember I was watching The Mummy, and my niece came in, everything, back when she was much younger, maybe around I don't know, maybe 5, 6, and she came out Livy, this is a scary movie, okay? Tell me if you get too scared. You can always leave. I'm not sure if you should watch it. She's like, it's fine. She watches it. Yeah, Livy, did it scare you? No.
That was my little sister Reese. We watched The Mummy and Madagascar a lot when our house was getting renovated. She was 5 years old. Was her favorite movie The Mummy, not Madagascar, The Mummy. And I'm like, what? You know what movie made me? There was it's just one scene, but it's still you wouldn't think it would be scary, but there's that one scene that scared me when I was little. It was Snow White, which is one of my favorite Disney movies. I love the OG Disney movies.
Really, Snow White?
I like it because of the secondary characters. Watching it when you're an adult, she's very much a foil. She's just bland. She's just there to look at. But I like the dwarves. The dwarves are they bring on the movie. Mm-hmm. They would carry the whole thing. But when I was little, there's that scene where the stepmom changes into the witch, and she's like, my hands, and I would hide behind the chair and just peek around the corner because her hand would change and would start to get so weird.
I can't even judge you for that.
Thank you.
I can't because I was. What's that movie called? It's a toaster.
The Brave Little Toaster.
The Brave Little fucking Toaster. I was scared of the vacuum. Because he was always so grumpy and mean.
I was gonna say, he was grouchy.
And vacuum, I don't know, he had the vacuum noise, which is really loud, and it scared me. I had I kid you not, I had nightmares that I would get up and he would suck me under my bed.
I had a nightmare about the witch, and she was in my bathroom for some reason, so I couldn't go to the bathroom. So once I woke up and I went to the bathroom, I'm like, oh my God, is she in here? And I went straight back to bed. Just fell back to sleep.
Yeah.
I watched The Brave Little Toaster recently, just because it was on Netflix. It's horrible. The names are so lame. They call their person Master. Yeah.
This is weird. That's
I know.
Weird. I don't remember that.
I was watching it. We were just hanging out, and it was a fun time. And then all of a sudden you hear Master. And everyone's like, what? I'm just
sounds questionable to me.
What do you mean? Masters. Not not the kid's name, but not people, but they're masters. Owners? The owner of the, you could say that, the
no
owner
masters.
of the...
That's, yeah.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Supremely.
Yeah, exactly. White supremely. But another movie that made me uncomfortable, I just hated E.T.
My big sister's terrified of E.T.
Really?
Yeah, Amber hates it.
I'm not afraid of him, but I don't see the appeal behind him.
Dana loved E.T.
Really?
Absolutely loved that film. I'm not sure what about it made her love it, but Dana loved E.T. She would always want to watch it. I'm like, okay,
I hate it.
watching E.T.
That was the only I think it's 80s, 90s. That was the only 90s film I don't care for. I love Balto. I can watch Balto any day.
Of course, Balto's fucking classic.
Spirit.
Oh. So good.
I wish I could show the face they do and it's
Calm down, guys.
There's this ugly watch Spirit and just freeze it at the point where he finds Rain shot on the riverbank. And he does the ugliest face.
And the cowboys are coming and he knows that they're gonna pretty much take him. And he makes this terrible face. He's
he rolls his eyes. He's like
El Dorado.
Oh, El Dorado's so good.
Sorry, I just catch up because it just hit me in the brain. I was like,
El Dorado. We need to dress up as Miguel and Tulio.
Duh.
I have a ukulele so we can play.
Oh my god, so good. One of the most underrated films ever.
Elton John is a genius with the score.
You know what? You know what?
You're absolutely correct.
Yes.
Elton John, if you're listening, if you would be listening to our podcast, please.
Sir.
Sir. My lord.
I cannot understand why he just wanted to be like, you know what, I'm just going to pull out all the fucking stops.
He went so
on
hard.
El Dorado.
He went so hard, and I love him for it.
You know,
thank you so much.
A Disney award.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame. A Disney Hall of Fame soundtrack. What am I trying to say? A Disney...
an Emmy for, Disney movie sounds...
soundtracks. Yes.
Because he gave us Lion King. He gave us El Dorado. God bless you.
And he probably did tons more.
He did Romeo and Juliet, and I, listened to this one song, and I sent it to you. It's Hello, Hello with Lady Gaga. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. Yeah. It's one of my favorite songs. I put it on YouTube in my Bops, playlist. It's so good. My Bops.
Right. Okay. Nominees are...
Elton
John. Phil Collins.
Oh, Phil Collins.
I swear to God.
Brother Bear, Tarzan. It's so
Tarzan soundtrack is a bop. The whole soundtrack is a bop. I swear to God.
Brother Bear. He got Tina. No, not Tina Turner.
It was oh my God.
Was it Tina Turner who sings the beginning song?
Yes, it was Tina Turner.
Okay, I was right. But El Dorado is I think it's one of the most underrated DreamWorks movies. It's so good. You have people who actually represent the culture.
Yeah.
Like Spain, who are mostly European, who are European, and then you have the people from El Dorado who are just beautiful and shapes and sizes, and then their color. Chell, just alone Chell.
Oh God.
I
hate her character, but Lord, body to a T. Jesus.
And do you like Tulio more or Miguel more?
I love Miguel.
I feel like I myself, personality-wise, I am a Miguel, so I love Miguel, but I go for Tulio.
Yeah?
I don't know why, but I just like his snarkness. It makes a lot of sense for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I just like Miguel because I guess, the goofy sort of stupidity.
Yeah, he's just so
Miguel,
obnoxious.
Yeah.
I mean, not obnoxious,
but
very he's not understanding what's happening. Oblivious. That's the one I was trying to go for.
Yeah, that's what I really like about Miguel.
He's just so...
Yeah, he's very carefree, and he's he's more go with the flow type of person.
Yeah, that Elton John song when he goes off and Chell tells him to go.
Stop, you're gonna stop it, Kate. God. Oh, without question, is my favorite. So good. I know you're talking about this. Without question, is my favorite. And
they have the scene where he's hanging from the rope by his ankle.
Yes, so good.
I believe in anything were it not for you.
Oh,
it's so good. I love it so much.
So much.
I think Miguel would be a better ruler than Tulio because he is carefree.
Yeah. He's very caring. He's more caring. And then Tulio would be more in it for the riches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because wasn't he the mastermind behind it in the first place? Mm-hmm. And Miguel, he just leads it and Miguel follows.
What, to get to El Dorado?
Like, just, like, overall plans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Tulio. And then, it's tough to be a god. It's a bop.
What a bop. I just want to walk out in that so bad.
Yes.
So bad. And I just, they have a lot of good cast of characters. Like, even the villain is good. Like, he's amazing.
Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. The villain's name.
Chakal?
Chakal, yeah, there you go.
Is it?
Chakal?
I think it is.
Yeah.
But I love, like, his jaguar thing.
Yeah.
So cool.
He was a good villain.
Oh, yeah. And I just loved his voice.
Mm-hmm.
And they pulled a lot from, like, history. Like, what is it? Oh, it's like a Book of Life character, too. It's the dead guy. The guy, god of death. It's Xibalba.
Yeah, but
Xibalba.
Baba.
And they have Xibalba, which they believed in was, like, took you to the afterlife, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So good.
Stuff to be God is so good. Without question, is so good. Even, it's
the Trail We Blaze.
Trail We Blaze, I love that song.
Yeah, of course.
Trail We Blaze and I'm On My Way are both my favorite, like, Journey songs.
That's what we're talking about. This is why he deserves an award for this. Every song is great.
It's amazing. Like, he's just brilliant.
Just lined them up and at bat and just pop, pop, pop.
But they just, like, and the award goes to Elton John. Elton John.
Elton John. Elton John. Surprise, surprise. Elton John.
Hans Zimmer. And we go back to Elton John.
Like
Elton
shit.
John.
Oh, God. So good.
It is very good. God bless that man. I love
him.
I love him so much.
He's an angel.
I saw him in Kingsman.
So funny.
Oh, I was about to text you about it too, because that was perfect. Like, oh my God. I just loved him. When he beat up that guy, amazing. Oh, and when he told Colin Firth, he's like, oh, baby, you can have backstage passes. I'm like, oh, call me baby.
No, please. No,
sir.
Please, sir.
And I'm like, Colin Firth he's aged like a fine wine.
Yeah, it's like, it's so weird. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like, I can say he's, like, handsome.
But then, like, it's weird, though. I understand what you...
Yeah, it's like, I want to go for him, but, like...
He's, like, he has that awkwardness to him that he's always had, but, like, now that he's, like, older, everyone's like, oh.
Yeah.
Colin, what have you done with yourself?
Colin.
Colin. Him and Jeff Goldblum.
Zaddy.
Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
girl. God. I love him so much.
Can we just put them all three in a room?
Yes. I said that's it. Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
But first, we have to kidnap them.
Yes. Phase number 2. And that's like, I just, like, end the podcast right there.
That's it.
Thank you for joining. Click.
Click. And then next podcast. So, we have a special guest.
We got Jeff.
Wow. Say hello, Jeff.
Oh my God. Hi, Jeff. He's so awkward. Jeff, stop struggling. Jeff.
Struggling.
Jeff. We'll release you when you start yelling, help me. Do you understand that? Do you get that? We get Conan and Brian, too.
Yeah, Conan.
Oh, we gotta finish the whole set.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta finish the whole set.
Yeah, Conan's funny.
Oh, I love him. He's so... I just love the episode where Conan... We've talked about this, where he, like, imitates Jeff Goldblum. He's like, you're just so awkward.
Oh, God. I love it. Because it's like... I feel like how Conan reacts to Jeff is how I would react to Jeff. Like,
yes.
I just
we
would be so fascinated.
We would be horrible on the couch with him. And I'd be, like, talking to Norm MacDonald. What a battle axe. You dirty dog. Norm MacDonald. He's just become such one of my favorites. And he's been so
great.
He's been so, like, behind the scenes lately, but when he popped out with that, I'm like, you're so funny.
So
I don't
funny.
know if
like,
you don't know this about yourself, but you're so funny.
You're so funny.
I like what you do. You're so funny.
Yeah. That was a good one. I'm glad. I think you tagged me in that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
It's so good.
I love, like, seeing, like, really good interviews with Conan. Like,
oh, yeah, like, good energy.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the ones that are too serious or take Conan too serious. I'm like, did you do your research? Like, he worked on SNL. He was an SNL writer.
Exactly. It's like, he'll look for opportunities. Like,
to strike.
Exactly. You gotta roll with them.
Exactly. Like, you can't cry.
Right.
That's entertaining, too, but you can't cry.
Right.
He'll make fun of you even more.
Mm-hmm. We'll make it one day, Kate.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
We'll get on Conan.
Oh, I can't wait. I feel it in my bones. They'll like replay this recording, and they're like, "Yeah, so you sense it?" I'm like, "I sense it in my bones. The Oracle told me." Man, oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Yeah, I think
I think we
fell through like 6 rabbit holes.
Yeah, we did. I'm very excited about this one.
This was a good rabbit hole.
Well, holes.
Mm.
Speaking of holes, that was such a good movie. Did you like it? I think
everyone loved that movie. I know. It was a good movie. Mm-hmm. It was a good movie, but I wasn't crazy about it like everybody else. Mm-hmm. You know, it was kind of just like, okay, another Disney movie. Was it by Disney?
Yeah, it was by Disney.
Based I was like, I mean, it's a good movie, but it's not like I'm crazy about it or anything like that. Like, most people were like, let's watch Holes. I'm like, I would never choose to watch Holes. Yeah. It was either Holes was on the TV, and that was all there was to watch, and I'd watch it.
You know what I'm getting annoyed of being, I'm going to get killed for this, but you know what I'm getting annoyed of seeing on TV? Harry Potter.
I can't be mad at you about that, because I'm not a big I like Harry Potter, but I'm not like a freaking
Harry Potter, like,
fanatic.
Yeah, like, I can't.
Never read the books.
Because, like, I can't get past the first chapter.
Harry is so angsty. I cannot get past it. He's such an entitled little freaking brat, okay?
And I have enough of that at home.
I have an 11-year-old niece that lives with me. I don't want to read about one, okay? Like, Jesus.
At least in Percy Jackson, he's like, this sucks, but I'm gonna kill something. That sucked. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, like
he did something. Harry. Yeah, you know what I mean? But, like, Harry's just like, oh, my parents died. I'm gonna fight this old man.
But everybody should pay attention to me. Everyone pay attention to me.
Did you know he had prophecy? Right. I do, but it might not be about me. It might be about his other boy named Neville. He's also Gryffindor.
Oh, no. Oh, Ron got an award, but what about me? I should get the award, too. God, Harry, shut up.
Hermione loves Ron. I know why. Shut up.
God, like, yeah. God, thank God Daniel Radcliffe played you, because anyone else, and he made you look cool, Harry, okay?
Yeah.
God.
And I just, like, it's just, I can't, like, I get it, it's smart with, like, how they use Latin in their spells.
Oh, no,
and, like,
yeah, definitely, like, don't get me wrong, J.K. Rowling.
That was cool.
Amazing books, I mean, amazing world building, absolutely fantastic. Oh, yeah. She has absolute amazing talent, but...
And it's so hard to make a series like that actually carries on the story well, without dragging it on or making it dumb to read. But you continue.
But yeah, and then not to mention the books, like, escalate in what's the word, like, age groups. Each book kind of like
I love seeing characters age.
Yeah. And then, like, even for the reader, it aged for the reader. So, like, the first book was like for elementary school students, while as like the last book would be for like
adults,
high school or adults. So I think that's cool, and she was fantastic writer. But I just don't like Harry. I don't like the character Harry. Honestly, I feel like Harry should have died
a long time ago.
5 books ago.
He should have died in Goblet of Fire. He should have died in the beginning. He should have died.
Or they should have. I mean, at some points I'm just kind of like, this isn't. I never read the book. It was when I was watching the movies. I was like, they're like, Harry Potter 5th movie coming out. I'm like, it hasn't ended yet.
I think it's really cool that we grew up with like a movie series too, because we started like the first one started I think when we were like in elementary school, about to leave elementary school, and then it ended when we were in high school, which I thought was really cool. So we got excited every time, but I just, like, everyone's still crazy about it. It's like the Shakespeare of fantasy. Yeah. And I'm like, there's so many other authors, like Percy Jackson.
There's so many other ones that do amazing world building.
Even though they butchered Percy Jackson in the movies.
Yeah?
Oh, horribly. Like, Mr. D, well, Stanley Tucci is amazing, and he did Mr. D very well, but, like, it's not how it's, none of it is how it's supposed to be. Like, they didn't bring Mr. D in until the second movie, but he's in there the whole time. He's in there when Percy gets his prophecy. They're supposed to be much younger than, like, 18. Just hated the movie series, and I had just finished the book, and we watched the movie, and I'm, like, sitting there, like, shaking my head. Like, I'm like, you're killing me.
Yeah.
You found my Horcrux.
Yeah.
It's just... But Harry Potter, I'm just, like... I'm interested in what house I am in. I'm a Gryffindor.
Me too. But that makes sense.
But it makes sense for us.
Mm-hmm.
We're very Gryffindor.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to explain what makes you a Gryffindor, but then I realize I'm not even sure what makes someone a Gryffindor.
It's like they're very courageous and... I don't know. That's it. Really.
Well,
we're both courageous.
Guess we're courageous.
I think we're very, because we're also very laid back and we're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, if you like a Gryffindor, they're like, 10,000 points. They're like, okay.
Yeah. I think also what makes me, because, like, I'm always ready to go.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go
that's very
at all
us.
times.
We
Like,
don't really hesitate.
Like, April, I'm like, this girl is, like, really brilliant. Let's go. Let's get them. Let's confront them. Let's go and solve this problem. Like,
because I'm always, like, ready, like,
yes,
at the snap
I'm
of
very...
a hat. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say trigger, but I'm very, like,
Mm-hmm.
yes, go.
Yes, I'm very, like,
Go.
proactive.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Like, we
Yeah.
got a problem. Let's talk about it. Fix it. Let's get it. All right, let's do it. Like, you know?
We're very energetic. I think what also makes a Gryffindor is we're very, like, we believe in the truth. And we, like, protect the truth. We're like, no, that's not what happened. This happened. You gotta remember that this happened. And we're very, like, focused on, I'm trying to think, the truth. We're very courageous. We're very proactive. I'm trying to think of another one. I'm trying to think of, the Gryffindor characters, too, to help me. But I don't, like, we're not Slytherin. Because we're not...
Yeah.
Hufflepuff is just... No, just not...
Whenever I think of Hufflepuff, I think of Jigglypuff. And that's not, like, a
And
bad
now I have this
association.
song, that's like the song I have in, like, when Jigglypuff.
Hufflepuff.
And then Ravenclaw, like, I could see as
I just see the Ravenclaws as, like, the really, like, cool, interesting kids that you just, like, really, like, wish that you were.
And
but you're
you-
not that creative and cool.
Yeah, and then you get into and they're very, like, condescending. You're like,
okay.
all right. They're like, you don't
What
know
else?
all of Pride and Prejudice? And I'm like,
okay,
oh,
well,
okay.
all right,
Well, first of all, you're very prejudiced.
Like shit.
But I'm... I'll just leave.
I just feel like Harry Potter's been so overplayed. It's kind of ridiculous.
Thank you.
It was like that
Thank
time when Finding Nemo was on every school monitor.
I can't get over it. I don't really care for Pixar too. Like I like Coco. I haven't seen it all the way through, but I like the clips of Coco. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. Pixar is very like the popular kids who are always perfect. And it always overdoes, like, DreamWorks. I just love, like, no one really looks at DreamWorks the way they look at Pixar. I love DreamWorks. I'm a DreamWorks girl, Disney girl. And DreamWorks is hilarious. And Pixar is very, like, perfect and deep. And I'm like, I just want to laugh at these characters. And I'll still relate to them. Like, Megamind, so good.
So good.
So funny. And they don't get sequels. They don't.
Yeah.
They go to Pixar. And Frozen. They're making a second Frozen.
I wish they wouldn't. That
It's
movie
just
was
gonna be
so
so bad.
stupid. And then the plot was just...
I love how
God.
everyone's like, oh, finally, sisters who love each other. Lilo and Stitch.
Like,
Lilo and Stitch. Many others.
I'm sure there's many others that I cannot name on top of my head.
Like,
but
if you look at...
others.
Like, if you look at Siblings Brother Bear, I can't with Frozen. Like, because it's... The love story is supposed to be one of the best songs. One of the best songs in a Disney movie is everyone looks forward to it. It sucked.
I can't stand.
It's too poppy.
I want to shoot myself in the head. And, like, half the songs are just, like, super long, and they're just saying the same thing over and over again.
Love
and I
is
just
an
want to
open
shoot
door.
myself in the head, okay? I want to shoot love is open door, shoot
I hate
myself
that.
in the freaking head. And then,
Do you want to build a snowman?
yeah, shoot myself in the head.
Get out of there. Get
Oh,
away from my
God.
door.
Or
Like,
the boulder, the boulder
that
song.
sucked so bad.
Why was that in the movie,
They
Kate?
should have cut it.
Why was it there? It added nothing to the plot. It helped nothing.
They're like, his family. I'm like, no, you're not, because we saw him with humans in the beginning of this scene, in the beginning of this movie. Who are you?
Who are you people?
They're like,
Fangs.
let's marry him.
Yeah,
Like,
you should marry this guy. And she's like, well, I'm kind of dealing with some problems. My sister's pretty much making it an eternal winterland, but you want me to marry and fall in love with this guy. Kind of not the time, you know?
Yeah. And I like how they're like, when Elsa, like, when Anna comes up to her, she's like, I'm engaged. She's like, you've only met this guy for a day. And it was like a meme. It was like, oh my God, finally a Disney character that understands that. I'm like, there's so many Disney characters who didn't fall into that trope.
Mm-hmm.
So many. It's
Moana.
Oh,
thank God.
Amazing.
So great.
The Rock as Maui. I loved it.
Audio check.
Audio check.
Check.
Audio.
Check.
Yep.
Yep.